The Ooze is back! Yeah!
He's so handsome.
Why, thank you.
What's up, y'all, and welcome to Chill Exfoliations. I hope everyone is staying safe and doing well. Today, we're going to be recapping the ultimate childhood heroes, the mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This movie brought me back to a time when I didn't care whether the VFX for a film were good or not. Because, you know, if it's the Power Rangers, then it likely was a little questionable. But that's besides the facts. So let's slide into this recap. The movie begins and all of the Rangers as well as Bulk and Skull are skydiving out of an airplane. And side note, I'm terrified of heights, and jumping out of a plane is not on my bucket list at all. But I always liked how Tommy was gliding in the air with his little airboard, and as a person who's afraid of heights, that actually looked kind of fun to me. They all make a perfect landing. Well, except for Bulk and Skull, who land in the construction site.
This doesn't look like the target landing zone. Huh, where's the free food? You idiot.
At the construction site, the workers find a sort of tombstone chamber in the ground and rally up to lift it and find out what it is. When they get it off, a hand with a purple egg lifts up. And one of the workers try to touch it but gets electrocuted.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb.
And you know what? I don't even know why he tried to touch it in the first place. We then cut to the Rangers skating through the town when they get a call from Alpha telling them that Zordon needs them in the command center, pronto.
If you could please hurry the fuck up, it would be greatly appreciated.
They make it to the command center and Zordon tells them that they need to act quickly because he's been made aware that the chamber has been found, and inside of the chamber is a super evil creature named Ooze, and they have to get there before he comes back. We get to the construction site and it's now nighttime, and Rita, Lord Z, and their minions have showed up, and I highly doubt that it's for anything good.
We're here to fuck shit up.
They find an egg and open it, but inside is just some slime.
What? You spent 2,000 years looking for a tub of snot?
That's all you got?
But then it begins to rise and forms into none other than Ooze. You know, the man, the myth, the legend.
Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? Who?
Lord Z brings up Zordon's name, and Ivan lets out this loud super villain charge up and yells and says that he will destroy Zordon. So he's clearly bothered by Zordon.
I think he's heard of him. Bling, bling, bling. Bitches is mad.
Rita, Lord Z, and their minions leave, and Ivan starts to smell something a little funny.
Oh my goodness.
Listen.
You smell that shit?
The Rangers then show up and see the open egg and are startled when one of the workers pop up on them, but it turns out that it was actually Ooze in shape-shifted form.
Did it look something like this?
He brings out some of his minions and teleports away, so now I guess it's time to rumble.
Round one, fight!
They began fighting the minions, but there are too many of them to fight the regular way, so they transform into their ranger suits. But after they transform, the minions are gone. I guess they seen them new suits and got scared and ran away, child.
Where'd they go?
Keep your eyes peeled. Heads up, guys! Over there!
We then cut to the command center, and Ivan has oozed his way in. He starts destroying everything, and then we cut back to the Rangers looking for the minions, and they get exactly what they're looking for when they all start coming out of nowhere, and the fight continues.
Fight!
You guys make me sick, sick, sick!
Tommy throws a boomerang at a heavy object, causing it to fall and crush the minions. After that, the Rangers began losing their power, so now they don't have access to their suits or communication devices. So they head back to the command center and see slime on the door. When they open it, they see all the horrible damage that Ivan has caused, and poor Zordon is laying powerless. He tells them all of their power and weapons are gone and that Ivan has won. Alpha comes in and says that the only way to save Zordon is to go to this place called Phaedos, where this secret power is hidden, and they will have to find it in order to save Zordon.
There may be a power that can save Zordon.
What power?
It is on the distant planet of Phaedos.
And they all agree to go, so Alpha uses the last little bit of power that they have to transport the Rangers to Phaedos. We then cut to the evil lair, and Rita is furious because she doesn't like the fact that Ivan let the Rangers go, so Ivan shuts her up real quick.
Master of disaster. He's nothing but a slime-infested jelly donut.
Someone shut her up! Shut up, bitch!
And Laura Z tries to intervene, but Ivan transports them into a snow globe. He then summons up some new warrior minions to track down the Power Rangers. We cut to the Power Rangers and they have made it to Phaedos. They find dinosaur bones and we see that they are being watched by someone. Then all of a sudden they start to get attacked by the warrior minions that were sent by Ivan Ooze. Luckily for them, they are saved by this mysterious woman. They thank her and ask her if she is aware of the power, and she tells them to leave until they tell her that their leader is Zordon.
Leave Phaedos before it's too late. Look, we don't want any trouble. Our leader Zordon got hurt. Zordon!
She then tells them that her name is Dorcia. They tell her that Ivan Ooze is free, and she tells them to follow her, and they go off into the island. Now we see Ivan selling some of his ooze to kids for free. And these kids are finna learn the hard way that ain't nothing in life free.
This shit costs, ain't shit free.
We go back to Phaedos and Dorcia is showing them where the power is. She tells them that no one has ever survived their attempt to reach it, but she'll help them since Zordon believes in them. We then cut to one of the kids named Fred's house, and his dad tries some of the ooze that Ivan was selling. And we see that a form of electricity has formed into him, and he is now brainwashed. And goes outside, and when he goes outside, we see that all of the parents have also been brainwashed. Back at Phaedos, Dorcia has given the Rangers new suits, and I like these suits. It's given very much Mortal Kombat.
Finish him!
She then gives them their animal names and sends them out. They ask her will she come, but she says that she can't because if she leaves, then she will begin to rapidly age. She sends them her best wishes and transforms into a bird and flies away, and the Rangers set out to get the power. We cut to Ivan and he has all of the brainwashed parents digging for parts to complete his Exomorphicon machine so that he can use it to spread ooze not just in town, but he wants worldwide control. The Rangers are now getting closer to the power when they start to get attacked by some dinosaur bones. After they finish fighting the bones, we go back to Ivan, who has now found all of the parts to his Exomorphicon machine and is filling it up and getting ready to cause some real craziness.
Hey, Jerry, tell him stop calling me crazy before I go crazy.
The Rangers have now found a stone wall, and after Tommy goes to touch it,
Y'all always touching shit. Stop touching shit.
it turns into a samurai bear, and we get blessed with another fight scene.
Fight.
After they defeat the samurai bears, the walls open and a pyramid is pushed out with all of their animals on it. The spirits of the animal fly out and go into them, giving them their powers back. Now that they have their powers back, they head back to the city where Ivan's machine is messing the town up. The Rangers know that they can't take the machine on ground, so they jump into their ninja Zords. Then Fred goes to all the kids in town, who might I add look like they're having a good time.
You all think this is one big party, don't you?
Boy, we had a time last night. Boy, we had a time last night.
He tells them that their parents are being brainwashed and they need to help them. We go to the Rangers, who are now fighting the machines, and Ivan gets mad that the Rangers are starting to win, so he inserts himself inside of one of the machines and tries to fight the Rangers himself. After he does that, the Rangers transform into a Megazord, and they begin battle by taking the fight in space. But underground, Fred and the other kids are trying to stop the parents and start spraying them with water hose, which knocks them back to normal. And while fighting Ivan, Aisha presses the emergency button, which causes the Megazord to do a low blow, sending Ivan flying back in space.
What are you doing? Taking care of business.
They make it back to Zordon, but Alpha tells them that it's too late and Zordon has died. But Tommy reminds the Rangers of what they learned from their time in Phaedos, and they all huddle around Zordon and bring their powers together, which brings Zordon back to life. And the movie ends with everyone enjoying the night, watching the fireworks go off. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers are really my childhood heroes. I know there are a lot of other versions of the Power Rangers, but for me, this version of the Power Rangers is what I'm most familiar with. This movie was non-stop action with no character development whatsoever, and I'm not even mad at that. The action scenes in this film were done really good. The VFX was pretty bad, but the Power Rangers have always had bad VFX, and I think that that's what gives it that campy character that the Power Rangers have always had. Well, that's my review for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And before I leave, I want to give out an award, and this award is for Best Fight Scene. And the winner of this award is without a doubt the Rangers versus the Samurai Bears fight scene. I remember always rewinding the part where the bear threw the weapon at him and he avoided it by hitting a split between the rocks. It's just something about that part that always got me hyped. So come on up and get your award, and if you made it to the end of this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave me a like and subscribe, and until next time, peace.